What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the MIRE. We got boys JV here. 2 minutes till coin flip, I guess you could say now, right?
Yeah, not tip-off.
You could say that. I would say that. The old my cousin Vinny line. By the way, well,
Is that a
hello everybody, and though we've been here for a little while, welcome to the MIRE. It's JV boys basketball, Montgomery against Immaculata. You are.
I'm Brandon Fury.
There you go. You are still talking without that microphone close enough to your face. There you go.
Now I'm here. There
That's a boy.
you go. See, that time I did get the My Cousin Vinny reference because I know that movie.
Oh, thank God. I did say that. Would you say that? We had a big Mystery Science Theater 3000 discussion in the freshman game.
That reference I did not get.
I really shouldn't be surprised because I'm old and you're not. But I didn't know if it was one of those things that like spanned a couple different generations, but apparently not.
Not yet, anyway.
It also hurts my pride a little bit that like no longer like even remotely close to being a part of any current generation. I'm like of a generation from yore, as it were. Mandy Shevlin joining us in just a couple of minutes. Everybody fresh off a track practice this afternoon. Not to steal your thunder here, Fury. I mean, it's your show, rock and roll.
It's my show?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I am just here to run the camera.
Okay. Guess we can do some starting lineups. So Cougs rolling out with number 4, Matt Davino, number 20, Jack Fromelt, number 22, Sid Athoda. Looks like number 14, Atulia Manny, and number 24, Luke Smith. And over on the Immaculata side, number 35, Amir Mason, number 2, Cameron Chadwick, number 5, Martin Wantong, number 10, Kevin Stowe, and number 23, Brendan Lenka. Looks like the Cougs won the coin flip here, so they'll start with it.
Would there be a reason to not start with it?
No, because you get it 1 and 4, right?
I mean, in theory.
So
In theory, if there's no jump balls all game, right?
No. No hesitation from Jack Fromelt as it is off the backboard and no good. Here's Amir Mason dishing. Good movement so far from Immaculata.
It's always fun to see, like, level to level, as they're juxtaposed right against each other, just how the speed ratchets up.
Yeah, no doubt.
And it'll happen again, when we get to the varsity too. So,
although we do have 2 freshmen right here starting in Jack Fromelt and Matt Davino, as Davino couldn't find Fromelt. So it'll be Immaculata ball out of bounds. Or not. Little discussion here. And it's going to stay with the Cougs. Luke Smith drive, finding Fromelt. Another shot. This time it's good. Fromelt's 1 for 2 to start.
That shooting form looks kind of familiar, doesn't it? Maybe he's not as deliberate as his older brother. Maybe a little quicker in getting that shot into the air. But if he has even a fraction of the success that older brother Kevin had, Cougar program's in for some good things.
For sure. As here's Davino. Gets rejected there by Cameron Chadwick, but Fromelt's able to track it down.
Jack seems certainly like a twitchier player, a little quicker than Kevin was. But Kevin was just such a glider, like, a couple of very long strides to the goal, and he was there.
As Davino with a jumper from the same spot as Fromelt, it's 4-0 Cougars.
Silly foul there, you'd think, right?
Yeah, early foul for nothing there, basically. So it'll stay with Immaculata. Good to see Davino being aggressive on the defensive end early. We saw last week a lot of takeaways from him.
Oh boy, Joe Bassford's going to get turned into a GIF on that one right there.
As to the basket, it's number 5, Martin Wantong, and he's good for an and one.
It's one of the things you can always count on out of the extended Cougar basketball family. You do something that's even a little bit visually comedic, and it's probably going to turn into something that lasts for a while.
Here's Davino blowing by everybody and with a left-hand finish, and another foul. Just jitters.
Yeah, but 2 this early, you know, not even 2 minutes into the game, and you already have 2 fouls. That's tough.
Not a good place to be early, certainly, as now Immaculata will take it over with Amir Mason.
I know with these COVID protocols, with the officials not, you know, supposed to be touching the basketball and all, it makes the game look really sloppy. Like the ball's just rolling and hitting, the backside. Guys are going to chase it, then they just throw it in bounds. Like, it just doesn't seem right.
Here's some two-man game from Davino and Luke Smith as Smith's 3 is off, but Frommelt's able to track it down. Another offensive rebound from him. As we are now joined by Mandy Shovlin, as Atulia Manny's 3 is blocked, and now it's Wantong again. He's got I think he's got 5 of 7 now for Immaculata, as they're going to take a 1-point lead.
Just wanted to pop in, say hello. I am here now.
Hi, Mandy.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you for asking.
You're so welcome.
Frommel with his 3rd offensive rebound. It's going to stay with the Cougs. Able to keep possession alive again now.
Mandy shows up, major injection of courtesy into the broadcast.
As Davino gets an offensive rebound. Frommel tapping it around. We're going to get a jump ball. So it'll be Immaculata ball going down. Shots will fall. Good to see them rebounding a lot on the offensive end. Able to create more opportunities.
Looks like there's more fans in the stands today.
Yeah, Immaculata's a little more popular, I think.
Yeah, it looks like it. There's no ET. ET is not there today.
Phoned home.
Another and one opportunity for number 5, Martin Wantong, wasting no time out here.
You can steal one of those, Mandy. I made enough copies for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're quite welcome. Told you, courtesy.
Yeah.
See what we got here. The officials explaining. They're going to say, I think, no shot and the ball on the floor, if I'm taking those hand signals to mean anything.
Tough break there.
That's why I'm here for the analysis, people. It's hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, really in-depth we got going on here.
Oh, yeah.
So here's Immaculata now. Does not get the basket to extend their lead, but they're going to leave it inside. Right back to Wantong. His jumper's good. He's going to get the points anyway.
It's got to be pretty satisfying for him. He's like, oh, yeah, you want to take those away from me? I'm going to go get them anyway.
Here's Athoto taking it over. Almost loses it. And now Davino, a quick spin and left hand off the glass. What a play from Matt Davino.
Matt Davino entered number 5. He said, you want to see that? I'll show you this.
Wantong thought about it. Now does, and it's short. Davino tracking it down.
I feel like you've been saying his name the entire first quarter for one reason or another.
As now Luke Smith's going to hoist for 3, and it's good. Cougs take a 2-point lead.
Man, you can really see, the talent level, like from a basketball skill perspective, that the younger Cougars are bringing here, and that's a pretty cool thing.
Well, it just shows how this program is very deep and all the work they put in, even if it's a little altered this summer. These kids have been playing basketball their whole lives. As Davino with a huge rejection, but guess who? Martin Wantong tracks it down, as now a right hand is no good. So Smith is gonna push. From out now on the wing. Davino, deep three, up top, and to tie the game behind the back. Right hand is no good. Rebound tipped around and eventually tracked down by Immaculata. Mason, a nice pass inside to Emmanuel Onko, but he couldn't finish it there. So Luke Smith will settle the offense up top. Nice inside pass from Davino to Frommel, but he leaves it short. Tracked down by Martin Wantong.
I feel like Immaculata, they're getting a lot of good opportunities, and their passing is pretty on par, but their finishing is just not there, which is really hurting them right now.
That time, Cameron Chadwick took it to the hole and draws a foul, so he'll shoot two. Both teams looking very aggressive early. No hesitation to drive to the basket as the first free throw is off.
Yeah, definitely. Both teams are showing that they really want to win this game. They're definitely putting in all the effort. We see Matt Davino basically saying his name the whole game so far. But a lot of the other players, Luke Smith, really assets to the team right now and really showing how much they want to win.
Here's Mason up top after another no-good free throw from Chadwick, but an offensive rebound for Immaculata. Wantong thought about a three. Decides not to, so it comes back to Mason. Moving around for Chadwick. And it's Onko. Good defense here from the Cougs as a pull-up jumper from Chadwick is off and tracked down by Luke Smith. So Smith will now push. Orlando now right into the game. He's going to take a shot. It's no good.
I think that's one thing Montgomery is strong at, is taking opportunities, whether or not, let's say, it's the best shot in the world. But I think Grundy really, and honestly the whole program really, they kind of drilled into their heads that you need to take those opportunities, and that's really the only way to score.
Immaculata moving it around. Thought maybe there was a travel there, but apparently not. So here's Mason now, gonna drive into multiple Cougars defenders, and Luke Smith sends it back. Now they find Luke, and he's gonna find Frommel, who's gonna drive, left hand, nice play from Jack Frommel. With 15 to go in the first. The Cougs get their 2-point lead back. Drive here from Wantong, acrobatic layup just short, and he'll shoot two this time.
What a fantastic move on the other side from Melt. I mean, it just being able to finish with both hands like that, and that's one of those things that's really underrated as he's getting to the hoop, you know, on that right side, but able to finish kind of with the offhand. I mean, that seems to be, you know, sometimes the difference between a fantastic finisher at the hoop and somebody who's just, you know, an above average finisher.
Definitely. I think that technicality part of a player is really important and is really what sets them apart.
As Luke Smith is gonna draw a foul here from three with 1 second to go in the quarter, an unnecessary foul from Immaculata. We saw a couple of those at the start of the game from Montgomery, but now Immaculata with one here as Luke Smith's gonna look to add three.
Yeah, Montgomery already up to 5 fouls here in the first quarter, which is pretty impressive considering Immaculata only has one, but I am sure that those 5 fouls will become even soon enough.
does have one more here as lead here as back here for the second quarter of Montgomery JV basketball. 2-point lead. Mandy, what did you see in the first quarter from the Cougs?
Saw a lot of intensity, saw a lot of technicality. We had Frommel going up with some good technical shots that really pulled them apart from the rest of the group. We saw from both sides that physical aspect, definitely some fouls going on here, but just shows that they're working hard.
Davino is going to get an and one. Nice take there. Gave the shoulder and a little fadeaway there from Davino, extending the lead to 4 with a chance for another one.
Davino also being a powerhouse in this game so far. He has definitely got a lot of points, got a lot of ball time on the court, and is definitely a remarkable player for this Montgomery team.
Free throw is no good, so Immaculata is going to push. And right away, draw a foul and another and one. This time, I think it's Miles Tucker there.
You know, definitely a lot of fouls going on in this game so far, so maybe we can see that a lot of fouls usually means a little bit of a sloppier game, so maybe both of these teams, although they are aggressive, maybe to clean up their play a little bit would definitely benefit them.
A lot of fouls, but not a lot of free throws, rather. So it's keeping both sides in it from that aspect, as we had a loose ball, turned jump ball, so it'll stay with Immaculata.
And you know, like Glock said before, Montgomery is a very good program for their boys, and we see their JV teams are also excellent, and that goes into the free throws as well. These both of these teams are definitely free throw prone, so it'll be very interesting to see once they get in bonuses how that helps them and or hurts them.
Long three there from Tucker was short, so now it's Luke Smith on the other end, and high off the glass. No good, but he'll draw 2 more.
Nearly an incredible finish there from Smith. That body control was something to behold.
That would have been an unbelievable finish, but instead, he'll have to earn it from the line.
Looks kind of similar to Davino's and Frommel's past finishes when we've seen them kind of do like a lob up on the air off the glass and get that extra point.
Overall athleticism of the freshman class, you know, seems to be at a pretty high level. That's something that, you know, if you're Coach Grundy, as you look forward down the line, and when I say down the line, I mean next year, you know, you have to be really, really encouraged by that.
Both free throws no good from Smith, however. So it's Immaculata on the other end. Chadwick's had some nice plays today, as has number 5, Martin Wantong. He's going to go again. Now a 3 on the way from the corner. It's Mason, again short. And diving is John Orlando, going to fight for the ball. Comes out to Immaculata. Tucker thought about a 3. Instead finds Domino.
And that's what we talk about when we talk about intensity and quickness. We see them really going on the floor for that ball. They're very urgent about reclaiming what they've lost. So you can definitely see the urgency from both teams.
Frommo went up for a rebound, thought Orlando was going to grab it. Neither of them did. It's going to lead to a Chadwick 3, and no good, but pulled down by Martin Wantong, getting another couple of rebounds, and he scores. Wow.
Bassford was looking for a jump ball there. Quite frankly, I don't know how it wasn't called a jump ball.
As now we're going to get a reach in on the other side. That time, Miles Tucker. Checking back in is Sitathoto for the Cougs. So it'll be Davino underneath.
I think the intensity from both teams really shows up on the score, considering they're currently tied. I think that they are at a similar level of intensity in play right now, so it's definitely keeping it a competitive game.
Good ball movement here from the Cougs so far. Is a nice crossover from Atulia Manny. That was really his first take of the day. Been more of a passer today as opposed to last week against Phillipsburg, hitting 3 threes in the first quarter.
Last week already.
That's
Time flies.
crazy.
Yeah. Here's Manny now spinning and took an extra step. So it'll be Immaculata ball off the travel.
Like we were saying before, the Montgomery players really love to take it in the paint, really love to show off their athleticism and aggressiveness in there by really taking it up and getting some of those.
So shot up and good from 3 for Immaculata, as now Frommo wants
Jack Frommo. I know we touched on it before, but for him to be able to do that at this point in his career and get that shot up that quickly, as his body continues to develop, that's just going to turn into an absolute weapon for him, because as quick as it seems now, I think it's going to only exponentially improve as he gets older.
Yeah, definitely. He's got 3 years to improve that shot. He has each year he's going to improve more and more. Like you said, really weaponizing it for the Montgomery team.
first free throw from Manny, no good. And boy, has that been the story of the day for both sides. Free throws just not going down. That time it does. So it'll be a 2-point game here.
I think you jinxed it, Brandon.
Well, that time, usually the announcer's jinx goes the other way. I guess that time,
It's a good jinx.
yeah.
Well, we do a lot of things backwards here on the MIRE.
It's all right.
Just want you to know that if you haven't figured it out yet.
We're special.
You've both been around us long enough.
Good ball movement here as a block from Frommo. And now Wantong finds it. He's cooled down a bit. As Frommo, good hustle and a steal. Reverse layup to the other side. Jack Frommo, another nice play there. He ties it up.
And you know, Jack Frommo being able to really control that quick possession right there and get a bucket from Montgomery is also going to be a weapon later in his years here. He's going to be able to have that control and be able to be a leader on this team and really show his team how to win.
James Domino knocked down a 3 to extend the lead, and Davino drove right in, got blocked, but it's going to stay here for Montgomery. Good job there by Immaculata to stand tall, not come down. That way he doesn't draw a foul. Davino now to inbound. Finds Smith. Ooh, gets a slap on the wrist there.
I think Immaculata's pressure has all of a sudden kind of shifted in the last minute or so. We saw them do the full court press. So I think Montgomery maybe is in a little bit of a panic right now. But they'll settle down soon, and they will be able to match that intensity.
Free throw rolls all the way around the rim, but pops out. So now it's Immaculata pushing. Wantong lost the handle, but now Domino gets another 3. And nobody around for the rebound from Mason, as now Wantong's going to fight for it underneath. No good. Leaves it ahead for Frommo. And it's going to be off of Frommo. So Immaculata ball here. Up 3. 3:26 to go in the second quarter.
Something I've been noticing for in mostly this quarter is the offensive rebounds for Immaculata. They're getting much more than they got in the first quarter, which I think can definitely be dangerous to the Cougars and hurt them eventually.
Good defense there from the Cougs, as now Mason moves it around. Wontong, jumper, goes right down. 25-20, Immaculata. Luke Smith now in a 2-on-1 with Sitathoda, takes himself, and it rims out.
It's one of those, you almost want him to create a little bit of angle there for himself and attack the basket, you know?
Or even with that 2-on-1, create the angle and have the defender come at him and pass it to the other guy. I think that could have worked as well.
And a pass to no one is going to lead to a turnover, and it's going to be Cougars ball. So Davino taking it slow over. We've seen a lot of pace today so far. This time more of a settled half-court possession. Fromm out now. Wide open three. That one's off.
Number 11, Skylar Gray, now in for the Cougs. Haven't seen much of him so far this game. Saw a little bit of him last week, but maybe we will see some more from him today.
Domino's three that time was short, and it's going to be another and one opportunity. Martin Wontong has had an unbelievable first half.
Yeah. I'd like to know how many points he has, because I feel like he has the majority of the points for this Immaculata team.
Pogue and I were talking the other day that we miss Isaac Rue because he was running kind of a on-demand live box score that we could reference on the iPad in his days with he and Matt Gutierrez here.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That could be useful, but you never know. Maybe we'll have it.
Domino took it away, missed the layup. Wontong had a couple shots there under the rim, but couldn't convert. So it'll be Cougs ball, and we're going to get a whistle here. Another off-ball foul, looks like, for the Cougs. Davino's going to get another one.
Officials very involved in this first half.
Yes.
It's also 1-on-1.
That is Davino's third foul, which could be very detrimental in this game for the Cougs.
So he'll take a seat now as it's Immaculata ball. Moving it around here. Wontong thought about it. Instead's going to find Mason. And now Mason's looking to attack. Dishes out. Domino. Three. That time is off. Rebound underneath Tamara. And it's going to be another opportunity for Immaculata.
Yeah, that's going back to the offensive rebound part from Immaculata. I feel like the Cougars are lacking boxing out, are lacking that intensity and quickness to get those rebounds, so they're kind of just allowing Immaculata to grab those.
Manny now is going to work on Mason with 45 to go in the second quarter. Moving it around. Fromm out on the wing now. Finds Gray and eventually works its way back to Manny. Good defense here from Immaculata. Nothing for the Cougs. And Frommelt's going to go up, gets stripped, but gets it back. Atulia Manny now a three from the corner. No good. Rebound Mara. And eventually, Immaculata's going to clear it now with 15 to go.
Yeah, Montgomery definitely trying to be patient on that last offensive possession, but just didn't work out in their favor. But here we see them coming down again. And something the Cougars are good at doing is coming down with the ball and kind of settling themselves.
Sort of a
Yeah.
premature heave there with 3 seconds to go from Atulia Manny. And it's going to be halftime here. Cougs down 8. It's the MIRE Montgomery Internet Radio Experience. Welcome back to the MIRE. I'm Brandon Fury alongside Mandy Shovlin, and now joined by Coach B, Tim Bartholomew.
Yeah.
And of course, Mr. Pogue over there. Can't forget about him.
Hi, Pogue.
Hey, how's it going?
It's good. I feel like we need some Pogue action.
No. You're getting a lot of Pogue action.
Behind the scenes. Pogue is a wizard behind the scenes.
I do prefer this to,
To the talking,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
very understandable.
He's good at everything, though.
He's a man with many talents.
So 28-20 here. Third quarter, Luke Smith's going to start with Martin Wantong. Now Mason trying to attack. Dishes for Chadwick. Off the glass, too hard there, no good. But it's going to stay here. So Cougs have to defend again. Early third quarter action. Immaculata right now by 8. They get it in. Move it around, wide open 3. It's off back iron and out. No, we're gonna get a foul there.
Yeah.
Looked like from Frommel. Maybe step there, pulls it back out. Moves it around for Chadwick, and now Wantong. Good defense here from the Cougs. Mason looking to attack. Now corner, another 3 on the way, just short. Pulled down, and now the Cougs pushing. It's Frommel, but has no numbers. Thought about a 3. Leaves it behind for Atulio Manny. He'll shoot, and no good. Pulled down by Sitathoto. And now back to Manny, another 3. There it is. First 3 of the day for Atulio Manny.
You know, I think Immaculata's a little envious of that 3 we just got there. They have been shooting 3s left and right, but have not quite banked an opportunity yet. So I think that's really going to motivate them a little bit here to get themselves a 3.
Mason gave a little off-arm action there to John Orlando. Does not get by the officiating, so Cougs ball.
Full court pressure here from Immaculata, definitely showing the intensity here, but the Cougs are up to match it.
Orlando takes it over to break the press. Smith calls for it and gets it up top. Crossover now. Manny, long 2, just short. Pulled down by Orlando. Orlando now inside, gets blocked by Chadwick.
Here we're seeing Montgomery with a few offensive rebounds so far, which is definitely something they struggled with in the first half. So that is a good sign for the Cougars coming into this half.
Luke Smith's in the corner. Frommel now from 3. A little long there. Chadwick goes up for it, but can't handle it. So he's out of bounds, and now similarly to how it was on the other side, another miss, but another Cougs possession out of bounds. Orlando find Frommel, a little short there, taken away by Wantong. Now Wantong with the speed on, Euro inside, nice move. He's been unbelievable.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah, so far today he has just been a body out there. He is coming in strong with that Euro step. He has been all over the paint today, really with a variety of different types of baskets we've seen from him. So he's definitely a weapon for this Immaculata team.
Frommel hasn't been too shabby either. Goes up again, and it's a 5-point game. We're going to get a foul there from John Orlando as Mason was trying to take it over.
Got a little footwork there from Montgomery coach. Can't touch the ball.
Here's Mason up top, moving it around. Lanka sets a screen for Mason now. Moving it around, not much to attack there. Good defense from the Cougs. Mason, nice jab step. Creates some distance, doesn't take the 3 though. So on a drive and kick and a floater there. It's off, pulled down by Smith. Smith's now gonna push. And move it around for Manny. From out, floater, just short. And saves it in to
You know,
Immaculata.
maybe although number 5, Wantong, and Frommel are not built the same, they have definitely the same qualities of a player. They're strong in the paint, and they will go for those tough shots, and their athleticism is definitely very present on the court.
Those two have been going at it all day as Chadwick puts it in. Extending the lead for Immaculata. Smith's now going to set up the offense. Haven't seen any of Matt Davino to this point in the third quarter. Sits with 3 fouls. Smith, a shot from 3, no good. Pulled down by Martin Wantong on the other end. So Immaculata will go. Chadwick left alone in the corner. No good. Pulled down by Manny. Stolen away now by Chadwick. Wantong thought about a 3. Now he's going to float it up. Leaves it short and gets his own rebound. And we're going to get a timeout from Immaculata. And we'll take a break. You're caught in the mire. It's the Montgomery Internet Radio Experience. On the Mire, third quarter action. Cougs down by 7 to the visiting Immaculata.
You know, I think the Cougars do have the opportunity to come back and win this game. They just got to make their opportunities here and prevent Immaculata from scoring like that.
3-pointer there from Tucker. The lead is now in double digits as Matt Davino walking over towards the scorers table. Long pass for Frommel, taken away by Wantong. Now Immaculata has numbers. Tucker thought about another 3. Pump fakes inside, floater off the glass. Tucker with a nice sequence there. Long pass for
That athleticism there was just very obvious, and Immaculata has got a little bit of momentum going here with looks like 2 turnovers so far. They're really pushing it.
A very nice left-hand take from Mason as the Immaculata bench gets excited. And almost another steal, and now it is. Chadwick 2 steals in a row. Chadwick will push, leaves inside for Lanka, and what a run from Immaculata in the matter of seconds after this timeout.
Yeah, I don't know what was in that timeout for Immaculata. A little bit of magic there, but here is their foul, which I think is expected from that fast of play. Gets
the lead.
A turnover, and they are really a little bit discouraged, and they're trying to just get anything they can, making the plays a little bit sloppy and allowing for Immaculata to hit those points.
Tucker's 3 just short. And now Montgomery finally in some settled offense. Frommel just picked up his 3rd foul on the defensive end. Let's see how aggressive he continues to be, as he wanted to put it up there, couldn't. Instead, Kyler is going to rim out a 3. So it's right back to Immaculata. Chadwick all alone for 3, and he drills it. 19-point lead for Immaculata with $1:30 to go.
Immaculata is really one of the things that's allowing them to pull away like this is their opportunities from all over the court. They are banking on those opportunities, whether it's the turnovers like this, 3-point shots like we just saw, or they're really aggressive and strong in the paint. So that is something that we have seen and is allowing them to pull away like this.
They just have all the momentum right now, and Montgomery's going to try to stop it. taking a timeout.
Yeah, not
The lead
surprised.
is 19 with 1:16 to go in the third, and we're going to take a break. You're caught in the mire. It's the Montgomery Internet Radio Experience. Back here on the mire after Cougars timeout.
Out in that time, stopping the momentum of the Immaculata run that they have going right now.
No stopping it there as Tucker goes right to the hole, blowing the lead up. From out, thought about a three there. Now he's going to drive, kick for Smith. Smith, nice spin. And shot just not falling right now for anybody on the Montgomery side. 16-point run for Immaculata, and they're going to get it right back.
And you wonder if these Montgomery players just want to get a shot up so bad that they're maybe not taking the best opportunities that they're given, maybe doing it a little sooner than they should, rather than passing and getting a very open opportunity, which could hurt them.
Tucker turns it over there, and now Frommelt's going to push. Looked like a between Tucker's legs to Davino to finally break the run. Nice play there from freshman to freshman.
Now they just got to settle in. Sorry, Mandy.
No, you're good. No, you're good. I was say, a play like that could totally give them the momentum that they need.
A heave at the end of the quarter. Cougs finally get something, but it's still a 46-27 game. We're going to take a break. You're caught in the mire. It's the Montgomery Internet Radio Experience. Back here on the mire for fourth quarter, boys JV game, 46-27. Mandy, what do we need to see to get this game more in reach?
Points. We need to see sheer points. I think they really got to bank on the opportunities that they're given here. They need to play aggressively, getting rebounds. They've had a lot of turnovers in the past quarter, so that needs to maybe tighten up a little bit. We don't like to see those. And really just sheer opportunities here.
There's Smith and another rim out three, but it's off Immaculata, so it's going to stay here.
And you take those opportunities. Maybe you always can't control whether or not they go in, but taking those opportunities and not letting the other team get as many as they have before is crucial right now.
Smith tries to get it inside to Fromout, but it's taken away, and now Chadwick gonna go up, draw a foul and one. We've seen a lot of that from Immaculata, able to finish through contact, and the lead is now 21.
Yeah, it's also something that the Cougars got to maybe fix on. They got to think about how aggressive in the paint Immaculata is, maybe trying not to foul as much, as we've seen a lot of fouls really from both teams here, but it's obviously costly considering they're getting multiple and ones.
Free throw good from Chadwick, and it's a 22-point game. See what Davino can do. Finds Smith. Another three from Smith. That time was just a bit short. Good fight for the rebound from Davino. Now it's Julio Manny's going to shoot one from a deep three, and it's no good. Pulled down by Tucker.
Maybe
And
also something that we have to see, like I said, they need sheer points, and maybe shooting consistent threes is not the way to get them. Maybe going a little bit safer with inside passes and inside shots would get them the points they need, but it never hurts to be a little bit risky outside the paint.
saw a great box out there from Matt Davino to draw an over-the-back foul. And would have been the Cougars' ball anyway, but just a really nice box out there. You don't see that a lot. Davino now a three, and it's good. Matt Davino, nice shot there. Cutting the lead to 19.
Davino proving my point perfectly there. So maybe you'll make some, maybe you won't, but if you do make it, it will be worth it.
Cougs trying to trap there, and Tucker finds himself wide open, but he misses the three, and long rebound out. Now to Mason.
It's really hard to defend this Immaculata team knowing that they're strong from multiple points on the court on offense.
Immaculata gets another offensive rebound. Chadwick baseline J, no good. And easy up and in from
Yeah, you have to wonder where the defender was there, considering they were wide open for that rebound.
and just easy points there. So now Davino is gonna need an answer. Atulio Manny now moving around, finds Vermelt. Thought about it. Now moving around. Manny inside. Floater no good, so Mason gonna take it over. Nice dish there to Chadwick for three, and it's just barely no good. Touched every part of the rim there. And we're gonna get a foul on Jack Fromelt, trying to set a screen there to break the press, but instead he'll pick up his fourth foul with 5:17 to go in the fourth.
You know, for both teams, kind of the key for their offensives have been bank on the opportunities on offense, the easy opportunities, and on defense, stop the other team's easy opportunities, which I think the Cougars have struggled with on both sides of the court in this quarter especially, where on the other hand, Immaculata has been banking on those.
Three no good from Chadwick, and we're gonna get another foul underneath by Montgomery. Been the story of the day. Davino is gonna pick up another foul, his fifth.
And you know, it is a high intensity, high competitiveness game, but you also wonder, is it the refs? Is it the kids? What is happening? But it's really just how the game goes sometimes. Some games you will have more fouls than others, and it's just how the cookie crumbles.
Full timeout here, so we'll take a break. You're caught in the mire. It's the Montgomery Internet Radio Experience. Back here on the mire, 5:07 to go in the fourth quarter. Matt Davino fouls out.
Something in that timeout that we heard from Coach Bassford, which is easy to hear considering there is not a lot of people here, is that Montgomery is really just kind of watching the ball, doing a lot of ball watching rather than being proactive and going after the ball, which I really think is hurting them here. And obviously, Coach Bassford agrees.
Got to create some energy here. I know it's tough in an empty gym, but just a lack of energy from the Cougs led to that huge run. So now Immaculata throws it out of bounds, so Cougs will get it back. 4:36 to go, down 21.
Yeah, Brandon, kind of going off what you were saying, usually in regular years, which this year is anything but, fans and the student section would kind of be trickling in about now, giving the JV team a little bit more momentum and hype, but it's very tough to do that right now.
3 no good from Smith, and Immaculata just lets it go out of bounds. Good hustle there, though, from Gray. So Immaculata will take it up. Here's Mason now, guarded by Manny. Chadwick's had a huge second half on both ends.
I feel like we haven't seen as much from number 5, Wantong.
Martin Wantong, yeah, quiet second half, but helped keep Immaculata in it, and his teammates just blew it up.
Definitely. You know, even if players maybe aren't the highest scoring in that quarter or certain prime of time, they are definitely helpful in other ways besides shooting, which is definitely shown up here on this Immaculata team.
3:30 to go as Immaculata is playing keep away, as now Wantong trying to drive, almost gets it stripped, and now Chadwick will move it around. Crossovers there.
For those newer Montgomery players.
So we'll get 3 subs in for the Cougs with 2:58 to go. 51-30 Immaculata.
And you know, I made a prediction earlier in the game. I'm not sure that it stuck true. I said that this game could go back and forth. The Cougars, if they just keep up the aggressiveness, could pull this one. I think that Immaculata maybe out-aggressive them and really was a little bit more on their toes than Montgomery today, pulling away.
Great defense there from the Cougs, as now Tucker pokes it away, but it goes out of bounds. And we're going to get an Immaculata timeout. So with that, we will take a break. Full timeout. This is You're Caught in the Mire. It's a Montgomery Internet Radio Experience. Here on the Mire, as a nice take inside is now blocked.
And, you know, I love seeing those players who maybe don't get a lot of playing time on the court really taking it up, taking it aggressively as we just saw, which is really showing for what we touched on like the first half with Glock, was that there is a lot of depth to this Montgomery program, and every kid who's on here is really special and unique with their own talents and is really passionate about basketball, which I think helps them stand out a little bit.
Cougs will look to cut the deficit here. Orlando pump fakes, and now he's going to throw it away. Domino for Immaculata picks it up. And Immaculata will look to play keep away here with 1:30 to go, up 21. Moving it around. The clock ticks down. Now a drive here from Onquo, and he leaves the layup short, but gets fouled.
You know,
and
you you wonder as a coach and a fan if getting those unnecessary fouls right now is the time to foul them, because they are a pretty decent free throw team, which would extend their lead considering they make them. And kind of, I understand that it leaves some more time for the Cougars, but you want to pick and choose your fouls, and maybe the shooting foul is not the best idea for them.
First free throw, no good. The second one off as well, and good rebound there by MIRE. And not sure.
It might have been a step in the paint
Yeah,
too early.
must have been a violation by Montgomery. So
Costly violation.
Onko is gonna knock down the free throw. And now a nice inside pass to Orlando, but it's stuffed by MIRE. MIRE's had a few blocks today.
Yeah, I think something that this Immaculata team has on this Montgomery team is the height aspect, which is always a factor in these games. But here we're seeing it play out.
Good steal there from Declan Kyler, as he's going to leave a floater no good, but Orlando pulls it down. And now Hoon with a jumper no good. Fight for a rebound, but eventually pulled down by MIRE. 30 seconds to go here.
Yeah, and you see that aggressiveness really come up to the end here from Montgomery. It shows that they're not ready to give up until the clock runs out.
Domino adds to the huge lead, making it 56-32 as time is ticking down. Hoon gonna attack the basket and draw a foul.
You know, if you know you're up against a player that maybe you can't, you're not confident in scoring against or something of the sorts, it's always good to get some free throws in here, allowing you to take your time and really focus on the shot.
First free throw up and good. 23-point game here. We're getting a lane violation from the shooter, Josh Hoon, rather. So that is going to be it. 56-33 is your final. Thank you for listening. We will be back shortly for varsity pregame as we have 7 p.m. tip-off, so to speak, against Immaculata. We'll be back. You're caught in the mire. It's the Montgomery Internet Radio Experience.